Feature Friday.
The freshest.
We are live. Feature Friday Plus.
Hello, welcome to the Sunday special of... Well, there's no special, it's just Sunday. There's nothing special about this Sunday. It's just Sunday. Well, things reopened here in London.
That's actually true. Sorry, I'm
Things are just getting back to normal. You're allowed to be outside, go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know when I can start gigging.
No, like night events and like shows, concerts, all of that is probably off until like September, mate.
Well, but in Spain already people are like touring and stuff, and I'm here and I'm thinking, when can I go out there?
Yeah, a lot of artists are touring in Spain actually, yeah.
Already they're
Huge artists too.
and they're doing like small venues, and it's all, you know.
You know who got it?
Who got it?
Brandon Schaub. Yeah, and Brian Callen got it as well.
Also, Romeo Santos, I think he got it.
No way. Oh no,
I think I
Prince
read
Royce.
about it.
Prince
Prince Royce, that's
Prince
what
Royce
it was.
got it.
Yeah.
Go and check
Prince
that
Royce.
news real fast.
I think.
How did he get it?
I don't know. He just got it. He got it.
Oh no. Listen,
Yeah, Prince Royce
Prince
is
Royce
recuperating
from 19, you know,
from the Miss Rona.
from the C19, and warns others to take precautions. Go and click on it.
Click on it.
Uh,
Bless him. That sucks.
Says Latin star Prince Royce has divulged that he has now the C19 and called for others to be aware of very real dangers of contracting the disease. And he says, so frustrating to see people at supermarkets without masks. It's so frustrating. Like now here, like public transport stuff, you have to wear it. And
Otherwise
I think,
you get fined.
like in other countries as well, now they're making it absolutely compulsory.
Compulsory, yeah, it's a must.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing the right thing. If he got it, he'd be fine, probably. I hope so.
He said, just because you're young doesn't mean that you're not gonna get it.
He's,
you know?
well, how old is he? 31?
31.
Yeah, I mean, he'll recover from it for sure. It's just, I mean, everyone can contract it, you know what I mean?
It's just
He's in good shape as well, so I hope he'll be fine.
Yeah, no, he'll probably be okay. I'm just saying, it's just so annoying to see people diminishing the gravity of a situation like this. Like, I think I read somewhere online that a page run by teenagers, and the person that runs the thing was saying, you know, people be joking about it and they don't take precautions until it affects them or people around them, and then they start thinking, being advocates and of precaution and how to be, how to avoid type of
I think most
situation.
people are
like that though.
doing what they should be doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, like taking precautions, that, you know, not being like in huge groups or stuff like that. You know, it's been quite tough, I think, because the protests came along and all that stuff. So that's obviously going to have an impact. But also, you know, it's that sort of argument of, was it the right thing? Is it a necessary? Was it a necessary risk?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really interesting though that this, like, what I feel it's annoying to see is that people are still getting it. Like, I just want this to be over.
Well, but the thing is, like, they didn't find a solution to the virus.
Yeah.
They didn't find
Yeah, they haven't.
a way to stop it.
Not yet,
So that
no.
doesn't mean that it didn't stop existing.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
we just put a little band-aid in a very big cut.
yeah, I don't like talking
you
about
know?
it. It makes me sad.
Yeah. Anyways,
But yeah, things are slowly getting back to normal.
opening. Things are opening here again.
I wonder, how is it going where you're watching from? Like, is
Are
things
you allowed
also?
to go out again?
I mean, everyone's allowed to go out. It's just sort of like restaurants and stuff. Like, are they reopening? Because I know some of you guys that message me and stuff are from America. Some of you are from France.
France.
A
That's
lot-
all I heard.
Korea. A lot of you guys are from, you know, Philippines and stuff. So I want to know what, like, sort of what's happening around the world from your mouth rather than me checking it in the news, because, you know, news.
Definitely, I know, and it's a different perspective. Is a different way of seeing things when you guys explain your moments and experiences.
What other news are going on?
What else? Oh yeah, we got the 5 most uplifting moments in Latin music.
Who's that? Is
This
that Yandel?
is
Yeah, that's Yandel.
Yandel
Of Wisin and Yandel rehearsed for the
Latin
2019.
American Awards,
Why the hell is this new now?
because they I don't know.
What?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, Yandel, go
It
down. Yandel surprises his wife, Esther Cielo, for her birthday. Oh, he got a mariachi for their birthday
How freaking cool!
in the back garden.
To
That's
sing
lovely.
happy birthday to you. So
Dude, that,
good.
there's
Mi
not,
amor, tan hermosa sorpresa. At
How-
Yandel.
how Latino is that, dude?
Ay, mi amor, muchas gracias.
El Latino.
Un cumpleaños más juntos, amor, amor,
For
amor.
real. Who's that? June 29th, Mark Chiquis Rivera and Lorenzo Mendes when your wedding. That's nice. Go down.
That's pretty uplifting, I'll give you that.
Mexico's plan to return the entertainment scene. That's interesting.
Ooh, good.
Amid what's going on right now, are ready to open their doors again, but with a new game plan, restoring entertainment industry and the economy of their country. Pepsi Center, a lot of
Conjunto
venues
Santander.
offering sites or virtual concerts. I think that's a good way to go. Tickets codes for the live streams would range between $3 to $7.
That's awesome. That's so accessible. People can anywhere can see that.
What was
And buy a ticket.
I mean, Korean bands were doing this before.
Oh,
weren't
they were doing it throughout the whole of this situation.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of bands should. That's what I mean. It's like a lot of these Korean labels they're just one step ahead when
Yep.
it comes to promotion, when it comes to marketing. They're just one step ahead, and I think there's so many. Am I even in frame? There's so many like lessons to be learned
Yeah.
from them. You know, both like marketing wise, because this is a huge step forward. Like one of the questions I had is like with cinema and stuff like that. Like, are they gonna reopen? Obviously, they are now, but because so people are so used to now streaming and
Yeah, but
virtual concerts and stuff. So
But you see, cinemas are reopening and entertainment places are reopening, but the gym is not gonna reopen for another 2 weeks.
that's fine.
I was like,
People
that's
be gymming
weird.
at home, dog.
I know. You got all the YouTube tutorials to help you through.
That's what I mean. So, and then also, you know, it's gonna be weird going back to the gym with all the new precautions and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna go about that.
it's gonna be
It's a
packed
very
as well because
weird
people are gonna
one.
be eager. It's just like haircuts right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's eager. I don't know, 2 weeks down the road, everyone's gonna be back to normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think there's a lot of desperation right now. People are desperate to socialize again.
If I gave you a choice, right? Okay, you can watch your favorite band,
Uh-huh.
right, live tomorrow, but
Okay.
on your laptop.
Yes.
Yeah, like you know how who is it that did it, and then
Super M
and
did
then
it.
some girl showed her
Super
bra or
M,
something.
yeah.
Super M, right? You can watch Super M tomorrow, and pay whatever it is that you have to pay. Let us know what the price of it. Check how much a virtual ticket for that is.
Virtual ticket
For Super M. Yeah, say you do that, and then, or you could do that tomorrow, or you would have to wait a year before you watch them. What would you do? And you watch them in person. Would you wait?
It depends of how much the tickets cost.
What do you mean?
Like,
But it's a year away, so you could probably save up. All I'm saying is this: would you consider a virtual ticket over a in-person ticket?
that means that where are we watching? Where are we going to watch?
Mate,
Live.
they're coming to London, yeah?
They're coming to
They're
London.
coming to London.
Okay.
You could either watch them virtually tomorrow, or you have to wait 9 months to watch them, and you can go in person.
I would probably wait.
You probably wait. Interesting. I think I would wait as well.
I think I would wait or do both. Buy a virtual ticket, watch them tomorrow, and then live up for the hype.
Yeah, but that isn't financially clever, or not clever, but that isn't financially. There may
Possible,
not be
yeah.
people that can afford that. You know,
Good point. But knowing
there's
that,
nothing like a live performance
I'm just gonna tell you a little secret. There's nothing that's gonna stop K-pop fans. Literally, they find money from where there's none.
Actually, I'll even be more general. There's nothing that will stop fans from their favorite artists from watching. Gunna's done it. Lil Baby's done it. Tory Lanez has done it with their whole YouTube. What is it? Stay at home. Live performances. So yeah, I mean, it's a good way to be about it, and because these guys have such huge reach online,
Yeah,
they'll definitely sell tickets, and it's probably unlimited tickets. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, like you can sell them. Yeah, you can sell
So
them
millions
for like.
of tickets.
I was gonna say you can sell them for like $7. True, good point. But then you're gonna be selling. There's no
Millions.
space limitation. There's literally not a stop to how many people can be streaming at the same time
I guess
all
it just
around
matters.
the world.
It just matters on like server speed and live stream.
But they would
quality.
have the best though.
True. True.
They would have the best.
True. Let us know if you've ever been to a virtual show. I watched Tory Lanez in his, but it was free though. It was on YouTube, on his live stay at home thing. I watched that. That was
I've watched
fun.
several at home performances.
The
from
live
different
chat was
people.
hilarious. Yeah, let's see what was going on. Stars come together for virtual. Okay, to their 2020 Rockstar claim. What is that? What's Rockstar? What is that? DaBaby's Rockstar featuring Brody Rich. Have you seen that video?
Yes.
Yeah, it was so funny. Why was there zombies?
It was very interesting. I liked it. The end of the world. I get it.
For a third world total week in its top spot, plus St. John's Roses. Jesus, that song is still banging.
Roses.
Climbed up to the
That was
top
such
5.
a good song. It is such a good song.
Jack Harlow. Is it with What's Poppin'? Yes, that's a great song with Jack Harlow. What's Poppin'?
What's Poppin'?
Brand new whip, just hopped it. I got options. I must spend these holiday locked in. I love that song.
It's such a good song.
Lil Mosey earned this. What is that? With Blueberry Fago. Not the biggest fan of that song, but it's good. What else? Shawn Mendes, Alicia Cara, and more won big at the Juno Awards. What is that?
2020 Juno Awards.
Dude, how many awards are out?
A lot. Many.
Damn.
And...
It's pretty much... That's not Latinos, is it?
No. This is who are set to perform, who should perform on 2020 VMAs.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, you're voting. The voting's open right now. And Chloe and Haley are on the runners, and they're running on there.
They got my support. I would vote.
Yeah, we'll vote later. Blackpink breaking records like we would expect them to.
Blackpink broke major YouTube records. Blackpink's fiery comeback single, How You Like That? Da, 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 made headlines and broke records. The music video set an all-time record for the highest YouTube premiere with 1.66 million peak concurrents. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fancy. Furthermore, the clip was the biggest 24-hour music video debut of all time with 86.3 million views. What was that?
How You Like That? Damn.
Eminem broke that, but it was for just an audio, wasn't it? With Killshot. Mm-hmm. And I think his was like 29 million.
Something like that, but 86.3 million in 24 hours.
Yo, dude, you know what? Talking about Blackpink, I was talking to my I was gonna say mother, but I know you don't like when I say mother.
So fancy, right?
To my mum.
Your fancy pants.
To my mother about it, and she was just like, it's so unique how these ladies are just plowing through everything. Like competition, F that me. Who is competing against them?
They basically have no competition. They run a league of their own.
Yeah, and also like I was such a happy release day because BTS released their Japanese Stay Gold. Golden or Gold?
Stay Gold.
That released, and then Blackpink. It was basically like such a lovely day for music.
Doja Cat was in the mix.
Doja Cat released, yeah. So it was a brilliant day for music. But that also means, people are going to be streaming different stuff. No problemo.
They were like, who cares?
That's insane.
Like, we literally hold the crown.
And then, that's when you and I had that conversation. We're like, what if? Just what if? Conspiracy.
Huh?
What if the fact that they took so long to return was just part of this sort of marketing strategy to then create such large boom?
Yep. That was my idea.
Because
I came up with that.
Because it's not like they were off. They were actually performing a lot.
And they were very relevant. The whole time they were off.
Yeah, they were live. They were doing a lot of live stuff.
And not only live stuff, but they were...
shows.
They were in shows. They were representing brands. They were doing brand deals.
They were busy.
They were everywhere. Wherever you turned your face, Blackpink was somehow involved.
Just not making new music.
They just hadn't released anything new music-wise. But... people still knew who they were, so they didn't erase themselves from the map. They just didn't make music. So, in my opinion, in my very innocent, gullible mind, I like to believe that was all part of the plan.
But if it was, it bloody worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
And this is the crazy thing. That was a pre-release.
The huge main course hasn't even dropped yet.
Dude, they broke YouTube's record with a pre-release. That's nuts.
And it's coming in September. So again, they're withholding people. They're making them wait a little longer.
Yeah.
It seems like forever. I think it's all part of a plan.
It
just,
could be.
It just smells
Look,
like
man,
it is.
as I always say, we're always learning. So that's why I love making this podcast, because we can really have a chat on the comment and stuff like that. And you guys know better, if you're Blackpink hardcore fans or just YG, you've known YG Entertainment for a long time. You know maybe that whether they do this or whether they don't. But I'd like to also know what a lot of you guys think, whether this was planned or maybe things behind the scene happened.
And then we just don't know about it.
Yeah, that's also entirely possible.
Also
I feel
true.
that maybe they were exhausted. I mean, their mental health has to come first. And these ladies are such icons.
And so relevant. They're so relevant, and they're such influences in the world without trying. So.
And I don't think anyone would have been angry if, okay, they're gonna take a year break because they had some of the craziest results, and they won awards out of nowhere, and they blew up insanely, and now they're one of the biggest bands in the world. So we're gonna take a year off for their own well-being.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna focus on some business deals and stuff like that, so they can still generate income, but they won't be creating music. They won't be going on tours. I think everyone would be like, amen,
understandable.
no problem.
Like Day 6 did it. People were like, yes,
Yeah,
go for it.
yeah.
All for it, because
But it wasn't sold like that.
No, it was sold like it wasn't even sold, and I think that's the problem. They didn't even speak on the topic, and based on what I've read on blogs and stuff online, apparently this is not a very common move from YG either. So that's why the people were so riled up about the whole situation. Like, what is
theories
this?
started coming out and stuff.
Yeah, like, they're just mistreating the girls. Like, this whole thing built up, right?
Well, it raises questions, doesn't
and it gives exactly, because they didn't really give any explanation of what was happening or what we're planning to do, and they created such a huge loyal fandom so quickly that people started making this whole ghosts out of nowhere, because of course you give them nothing, something's about to happen,
Yeah,
and then
true.
I also think there were little bits of information, very tiny bits of information leaked in between gossip pages and stuff, and then obviously that feeds into those ghosts, So what actually happened, the reason behind this huge hiatus, it don't know it. Still a mystery for today, and I think that's playing to their advantage in such a huge way.
Yeah, I mean,
it keeps it so entertaining too as well.
dude, I'm watching. I don't
Exactly.
care.
It keeps it so entertaining. Look at us. We're talking about it months after.
Yeah.
They've released, and we're still talking about the fact that they weren't releasing.
Yeah, dude, and I'm just so happy that we're gonna get, a full album.
Yeah.
See what see how much they've grown. See their new concepts. See stuff. See people's opinion on them now. See them as they have a release. It's gonna be amazing. I really think it's gonna be great, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. Go on. Yeah. What else?
What's popping?
Oh, look, The Weeknd donated $1 million to help those affected by
The C-19.
The C-19. Yeah. By the way, if we are, not saying the Rona, it's because YouTube doesn't really like it, and so.
Okay, so I also this was huge. I actually rewatched it last night.
Yep.
But Hamilton, the musical.
Oh, I thought it was Lewis Hamilton, the Formula One driver.
Yeah.
Who has a collaboration with Tommy Hilfiger.
Ah, how cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite collaboration.
That's how you know. Okay. Yeah, so they Lil-Manuel Miranda decided to drop the musical in Disney Plus.
Just
so you can watch it. And let me tell you, I had a blast at 3 o'clock in the morning. Freaking blast. I was by the time I finished, I was standing ovation in my room.
What is Hamilton?
It's a musical about Hamilton.
Who is that?
It's a patriot, is a father of the founding of America and something. Yeah, look. I'm here for the entertainment, not the history lesson. I'm sorry, that's such an ignorant thing to say.
Soul.
No. I actually know about it, but I got chucked up. Yeah, it's good because it's like a modern take.
But it's like a musical, yeah.
It's a musical. It's not like it's a musical.
Is it like?
It's very rap forward because it's Lil Manuel Miranda. He is.
Did you say rap?
Yeah,
They rap.
Lil Manuel Miranda. You know him. He's also the guy who helped make the music for Moana. And he actually, when we were back home, he was one of the rappers that you looked up to.
Why did you do that?
Because I didn't want to hit you with my ring.
I don't know who it is.
Oh, you do! Come on!
Is it a she?
No.
It's a he.
Manuel Miranda.
Well, it says
Lin
Lin.
Manuel Miranda.
Lin could be a man or a woman. Lin.
But Manuel?
Alright, touche. I mean, it could be. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Lil, there you go. Look. American composer. Yeah, he's a dude.
He is literally
I don't know who he is.
the greatest thing that's ever happened to Latin American music making.
Actor, singer, rapper.
Actor.
And playwright. Widely known as creating and starring in Broadway musicals.
Yes.
In the Heights. In the Heights and Hamilton.
Okay.
Wuthering Heights. Is that
No, In the Heights.
I read that for English. To write an essay, I hated it. I'm just not a big, musical guy. I don't like musicals.
He's a legend, and he made he makes amazing music, and he gives beautiful turns. Like, I don't know how many awards he's won for Hamilton, but he deserves them all. So,
Oh, look, I've just learned his height. He's 175 meters. That's relevant.
Anyway, so it's super cool. It's, yeah, so he literally blessed us all with Disney Plus collaborating
So he
in
just
there.
decided to drop it.
He just decided to put it out there. And
Gangster.
I think it made me miss so much going to the theater. Now I want to go to the theater. Open the theaters!
Is it old?
No, this released like Hamilton released like, I don't know, 2 years ago. Hamilton.
You can press it there at the bottom.
Hamilton.
Hamilton was released on the 20th of January 2015.
2015, that's what it was.
By the way, I was guessing. How close is that?
Pretty good, pretty good. But I think in London it wasn't released until later, like a year later.
Right.
Yeah, something like that. It's
I do
pretty
remember
cool.
seeing all the posters in the subway.
Oh yes, it's just great.
Yeah.
It's great.
We should go to the theatre again. Should be fun.
Yeah, but they're closed and they're not opening them yet.
Fair enough.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm just
The pubs are open. Why are you not opening the theater?
just too many people, mate, sitting next to each other. I guess once cinemas open, theatres probably open as well.
Cinemas aren't open?
No, I think they've slightly delayed it.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, not too sure.
That
Could be
makes
making that up.
sense.
What was I gonna say? What else is going on?
But the theater industry here in London is suffering big time.
Yeah,
They're having a really tough time. Actually, a lot of big theaters from the West End have opened a donation site so they can help them maintain
Oh shit.
the theaters
Oh, that
themselves.
sucks.
The theater life is having a very
Dude.
very big hit.
Oh, my eye.
And
I always have something in my eye.
your lashes are too long.
Was that
They wanted to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my lashes were too long.
They actually did.
uh,
Was it?
come on! You couldn't let the opportunity pass.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What was I gonna say? Actually, theatre and London lifestyle go hand in hand. So it doesn't surprise me that they are struggling. It's a shame
It's
to
part
hear.
of the it's huge part of the culture here in London.
Like if you go to London, you should go to a theatre. It's
No,
brilliant.
you shouldn't. It's just if you didn't go to a theater in the West End, you
Did
didn't
you go
come
to
to
the-
London.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
You didn't go to London if you didn't go to the West End. End of it.
Bloody hell, right?
End.
Should get to some
It's
album.
like when you go to New York and you don't go to Broadway. Are you insane?
Oh my God.
Are you insane? Are you?
Yeah.
Just saying.
I've just never been a big musical guy. The only musicals I know is because of you, because you're in them and I have to watch them. You know? I have to. Like, I don't have a choice.
Yes.
Because I want to show support. You know, hey, and funnily though,
You know what's funny?
I actually enjoy them.
But you know what's funny? I'll give you this. Whenever I had like a very like weird play, you would watch them and then you'd be like, and he's very clever. He's very good at picking up subtext and like reading into this whole psychological idea of what the things is supposed to be. And every time a play would finish, he'd be like, "Yeah, that was good."
I always say, I do it on both nights, alright? Yeah.
And then I'll be like, "So you didn't understand it?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure."
So, yeah.
It was alright.
Well,
Like.
And I hate the after bit. Oh, it's like you gotta congratulate everyone and
No,
because
you got to do the socializing part.
No, I love that bit. I hate the fact that I have to pretend like I understood the play. When I don't, I just don't. It's so extra.
Especially when it was like straight acting plays.
Because I'm your brother.
Straight acting plays that are like playing with this whole psychological thriller,
mate.
like Russian writers and stuff. And if I would be in the audience.
And because you always say that stuff of, oh yeah, my brother is so like, you know, he understands stuff.
Because you do.
They come up to me and then they...
And then you start making some BS answer.
Oh, mate, I hate that bit. Because I have to pretend.
And he's like, yes, you know, I think about the psychoanalysis analysis.
And I hate lying or pretending. So once I just sort of, mate, they asked me, it's like, oh, so did you like that twist in the end of this story? It's very, very intricate the way, because all these people sort of talk like that. It's very intricate. The way the writer decided to paint this picture of pain and suffering. And I'm like, I just said,
that's very spot on.
And I just said to the person, yeah, there's a bit of blood in there, wasn't it? Because that's all it was. There was just blood. There was blood coming from someone's stomach.
And it wasn't even blood. It was like representing.
Ketchup,
no, it was representing petals.
Oh, yeah. So it should be blood in it, yeah.
Yeah, blood, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, my God, can you sound more like a farmer?
I just didn't. I had enough. And then obviously, if you go to these cabarets and these sort of gala events, and there's a play, for some reason they decide to do like a cheeky little thing. When you go to your stuff, you always decide to do like, you know what, let's just do a cheeky act here. Act 1. And you're like, I just want to eat. Yeah, Act 1. You know, like, I didn't get a ticket, bro. You know, I'm just here because I have to be. You're making me watch this fucking show. if I go to the theater, yeah, and I complain, I'm basically a twat, basically, for complaining. You know what I mean?
Because I
went to the theater. I didn't go to the theater. I went to an event. And then there's just this, would you like a cup of tea? And then this, you're like, oh my gosh.
I love it when people come through the audience and you're like, why are they doing that? Why are they around me?
Sometimes, what is that? Improv or whatever, or like method acting.
Oh, yeah.
And they come and they, for some reason, they think it's
I get
cool.
so excited. I'm like, woohoo, yes, break into acting.
It's like, oh, you know, I'm just going to scare this member of the audience, this innocent man.
Break the fourth wall. And it's always Ephra for some reason.
Why?
Why are you
Bro, leave me alone. Just leave me be. I've come here to support you guys. Just let me be. Just sort of, I don't know, pretend I'm not there.
Well, I guess we can come to the conclusion that Ephra is not a theater fan.
I'm not a hater. I enjoy it.
Sure, dude.
I do enjoy it, guys. It's funny though, because when I go to watch you, my parents always make fun of me of the friends I'm with or girls, whatever. They're like, "Were you smiling? Or like, were you clapping and stuff?" It's like, yeah, I actually was. It was fun. I just hate that bit that then I have to like pretend to like I know what the writer meant. I don't.
And I love when they start name dropping in front of you, and you're like.
Oh, the worst bit. This is even worse than pretending I knew what the script was. When they start talking about other theatre acts, like other shows,
performers and other shows and like writers and I'm
like I just sort of stand there.
Yeah.
Like an absolute, how they say here, sideman.
Like a sideman.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get down to it before I lose the plot here.
Anyways, I had a really good time, and Monica and I were watching it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You do that watching party thing.
Now I don't. You can't do watching parties on Disney Plus. I don't think. I've never tried it.
Right.
Maybe you do, but if you are a theater fan and you haven't gotten Disney Plus yet,
Get it.
get it.
It's good.
Watch it.
Even if you're not a theater fan, it's good.
Come back to me, and we'll have a chat. And yeah. I actually got Monica into musicals. It was me who said to her, "Listen, this is a whole world that you can discover right here." And she was like, "Oh my God, it's so nice."
Yeah, you've attempted this.
Thank you, Waleska, for showing me the theater life. Unlike other people.
Theater life. She chose Theater life. Theater life chose me. I had no choice. It was just in my household. Every bloody day. Peter.
Theater.
Yeah, anyways, let's do some album. Oh my gosh, my neck. Let's do some album.
It's the rage. It's the rage.
I'm like a 95-year-old. This bloody youth. Let's do album reviews, shall we?
Alright, so we reviewed Black's new album, 6PC.
6 pieces.
That's what it's called.
Probably. That's what I reckon it's called.
I'm just bad at names and numbers in the middle of words that are supposed to be letters. And I actually have my thoughts and ideas of it.
Brilliant.
So
It's a brilliant album.
yeah.
Spoiler
is.
alert.
If you haven't listened to it, go ahead and do it now. But it starts with ATL freestyle.
Yeah.
And I just said it's a vibe. What a great way to open up an album.
If that's actually genuinely a freestyle, what a joke.
I don't know if it is.
I think it might be. That's why they would
They
put
would
that in the
put
title,
the name,
wouldn't they?
yeah.
They usually do that.
Yeah, good point.
It's brilliant.
It's freaking
I
fire.
think and it's a perfect intro to Black, like he's back basically, because that sort of sound is it's so him, and I think that's the recurring consistency, top notch sound that he's able to create on again redundant, but in a consistent basis throughout the whole album.
Yeah.
Like it's his own sound in every song, dude.
Yeah, I agree, and it doesn't get repetitive or
So
tiring to listen to it. It's I don't know. He creates this whole atmosphere that makes you totally forget that the world's happening out there. You know?
Yeah.
It kind of sucks you into how many songs? 6?
6, yeah, 6.
6
'Cause
songs.
it's 6 pieces.
Yeah. So 6 songs, and then you travel completely to this whole place that he made.
It was fantastic. It's a brilliant intro. Then it goes on to Long Nights. Look, Long Nights, Float, An Elephant in the Room. Right, I'm not gonna add Know My Rights because that's featuring Lil Baby. I'll talk about that later. But those 3, Long Nights, Float, and Elephant in the Room, including the intro, to me really show what an EP should be. It should be a consistent. It should be a sound. It should be a mood, a vibe for a specific project.
A very clear atmosphere. Yeah, I actually said, where is it?
Long Nights. Oh, and in all of them, all those 3, because they have very, very consistent.
But I just said that it has a very natural inflection to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And nothing seems out of place.
Nothing.
Like the riffs, the weird timings, the difficult, like the bizarre vocal lines that he has in some of those songs. Like he's got some female vocalist that works for him in the background, but she's doing some weird timing that doesn't somehow seem out, and every lyrics just paints this picture of this 4 o'clock in the morning where you're seeing the sunrise and you're vibing, you know. He really takes you away from reality and sucks you into to this place that he created. It could literally be anywhere at any moment. Literally. You can travel to this specific moment in time when you listen to this EP. It really is a very consistent album.
He's amazing. He's really amazing. Any thoughts you had on the other ones, like Float?
I just thought that, you know, Float has a very... I love the space that he created. It has a very... It's
very spacey, easy, actually, the whole album.
It's very easy to listen to any of these songs, to be fair. And yeah, no, the atmosphere is just so congruent. It's so harmonious. Everything about it is just great.
Yo, he's actually 28.
No way!
Yeah.
Shut
Yeah, he's
up!
actually 28. He's got a
Shut
kid.
up! That's so cool. I didn't know that.
This is something really interesting that I just popped in my head now, because I think most people knew him because of that album Problems,
Yeah,
right?
it's very enjoyable, by the way.
I mean, I think Black is one of those artists that sometimes I wish, and this is gonna sound really weird, but sometimes I wish like one of my friends didn't know who he was, so I could show him, like, dude, I'm about to change your life.
Yeah,
You're about to vibe to this at nighttime, morning.
any time. Like, if you need to be in this mood, you play this music. Even
Yeah.
if you weren't in that mood, you play Black,
yeah.
and then you'll immediately be transformed. Your whole reality.
Does he have Ghanaian background? Because he talks about it
don't know.
on his song.
Early
One of his
life,
songs,
go
yeah.
to
I mean,
early life.
he's from Georgia, isn't he? Yeah, he's from Atlanta. But he was actually born in Maryland.
Okay.
That's weird.
No, it's not. People move. What the hell?
True. Yeah, I don't know.
Does it talk about his parents?
Not really. Personal life. No, not
There's
much.
very limited information about
Good,
him.
I
Isn't
like
it?
the fact that
like
he's
that.
private.
Yeah, I really like
But
that.
he was involved like in rapping battles in school against like people like Young Thug.
How cool!
How
That's
gangster is that?
freaking cool.
Yeah, so Elephant in the Room is one of my favorite songs of the whole album, and also Know My Rights, because one of the things he's able to do, which I think it's super cool and it's so unique to Black, it's that he hasn't lost who he is in all the years he's been out. Yes, he is relatively a new artist to some extent.
Yeah, and he is constantly evolving, but he hasn't lost.
Him.
Yeah.
And
His sound.
the him that makes him him. Because, for example, look at someone like Bryson Tiller, right?
He's from the beginning.
Trap
from
soul.
He started making music. It's a whole different Bryson to trap soul Bryson.
Yeah, like if you look at Tiller's archives and then you look at Trap Soul, you're like, that's an evolved artist.
It's a completely different. And so there was a journey. He was trying to find him.
But then you look at Trap Soul and then you look at True to Self.
And he's a completely different person again.
And the general consensus was that Trap Soul was better than True to Self. I don't particularly agree with that, but I am a Bryson Tiller hardcore fan. I think they're good at what they offer, both of them. Probably hit making, Trap Soul is superior, and I think everyone would agree on that. But I think True to Self was so overlooked. I don't know why.
It's
such a gem.
It's a brilliant album.
So,
it really is.
But he did change his sound a little.
Yeah, he delivered something different. Also, very great quality, but he can play against you sometimes, like it happened with him. But with Black, the consistency throughout the years, throughout his projects,
yeah, dude,
everything about it is just so strong. It's so strong.
At Free Black, right?
Yeah.
Which is where Problems is. Look at East Atlanta Love Letter.
Oh, it's freaking awesome. And then look at the
Six Pieces Hot. Mate, it's him.
Like, you listen to any of those songs at any given moment, and you know that you are listening to Black without even thinking about it.
For sure. And then the point I was making, the reason why I left the Know My Rights song out, it's because he really has the capability to make the feature adapt to his song.
Yeah, he didn't have to adapt to the feature.
Exactly. And Lil Baby had a really good job at still being a Black song. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it didn't feel like he bodied anyone. It didn't feel like it just felt like it worked really well.
It was very cohesive.
It's brilliant.
I was actually gonna say I love what Lil Baby brought to the table in that song because he broke the feel of the song. It gave you a very different disruptive idea, and he stayed true to his own sound as well. So you wouldn't think, oh, Lil Baby and Black would work in a Black song.
I would.
But I didn't think about it. I didn't think that was a possibility, you know?
Sure. Okay.
Because Black is so vibey. He has such an atmosphere. And Lil Baby has his own thing.
Yeah.
You know? and I don't know him for doing the R&B stuff. I don't. I
No.
personally don't.
You know him more for that sold out dates, Lil Baby.
Absolutely, I know him for the bops, for the commercial stuff that's gone viral. That's what I know Lil Baby for.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that would be a feature that would work.
How relatable is his outro, his last song, Outside?
Yeah.
I wa-
It's so good.
When I get to be outside from being locked in and being able to play with someone.
And like hold your hand and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, how relatable is that?
I actually said, how can he romanticize such a grim situation?
True.
It literally, if you didn't pay attention to the lyrics at all, if you took away the lyrics and you were just listening to the melody and the track itself, you probably think, oh, this is a love song. You know, this is a sexy time song. But you wouldn't think, oh, here's the grim situation. Let me paint a pretty picture with it. You know, he is fantastic.
Yeah.
I really appreciate.
It's a great
that
album. I mean, I think
Well,
with
EP,
that
but
EP, yeah, I think it's between, for this week anyways, between Blacks or HWASA's
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
However, there's also other ones that I want to talk about. I think it's a good time now that I've mentioned HWASA to sort of give our review on
Yeah.
HWASA's album, because we just watched it and it should be out now on the channel, and I think it's one of the most beautifully, contextually, structurally, like structure wise, it's one of the most beautifully made EPs of the year.
Yes, same.
It
I
really
agree.
is.
I just adore the cyclical feel to the album, because it kind of gives you a conclusion with the last song, but it also brings you back to the beginning because you hear the sounds of the waves and it's very atmospheric, like the intro.
The intro's
so you
brilliant.
got the intro is so easy to listen to, so accessible. Then you move on to the title track and you have this whole complexity of who she is,
Conflict.
and this
Fight.
conflict and the change and the abrupt changes in mentality and image and the
Genres.
the whole idea of Maria. It's actually so genius. And then move on to the other tracks. I think
It was.
I think it was like, Are You Serious or Kidding Me?
Yeah.
Kidding? Yeah. Really cool. A very, very ZICO track. A very ZICO track. I love
Started
how,
very upbeat, then he came down.
which lets you know all these little layers to who she is and her lifestyle and what she's going through. And I think ZICO did a very good job at creating the atmosphere for her, creating the platform for her to express her feelings and emotions.
Giving her the playroom.
Yes, absolutely. He literally gave her a key.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the space. And then Y comes in and it's a super easy, likable song that you can play over and over again. Actually, it has title track potential.
Yeah.
One of my favorite tracks for sure.
Clear inspirations, clear market. I think it's one of the songs that can really, really blow up, like
In
through
the Western
TikTok
world.
or through any of that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? In the Western world, it could really, really, really do really well.
And then you get that collaboration with DPR in her I'm Bad.
Which is
And
cheeky, sexy.
It's cute, it's sexy, it has the Latin guitar influence thing, and it's just so great. I think the journey itself, it goes from being conflicted, here's a lot of things happening in my mind, here's what I am, but I also have these layers to myself, you know, and I feel like we have a very good visual we have a very good visualizer of who she is through this album. And then obviously it goes and finishes with an absolute masterpiece. Chord progressions were beautiful in LMM. The string section was so full.
Best song of the album to me.
So it was close to bringing me to tears. Very, very close to bringing me to tears. The poetry, the lyrics, the painting, the picture, and it gives you a very good sense of satisfaction when it finishes the whole album. You get a sense of closure. And sometimes with mini albums and EPs, I don't feel like I got closure. I feel like I'm wanting more. But in this, it just felt like it was the right place to end it, you know? Especially with a track that is so emotionally charged.
Yeah, I think what was really cool about the whole EP is the fact that it felt like HWASA's journey, HWASA's journal, sorry, a diary.
Feels
Right.
very personal.
Yeah, and it felt like those days where you have ups and downs and you don't realize where you are because you're being uh, blinded by your own light. It's also days where you feel like being cheeky and attractive and you feel your best, you look your best, you want to flirt. There's also days where you ask, why doesn't the person I want the most want me back? There's also days where you find that no one will understand you or appreciate you more than you, and you have these days of self-empowering days, and when you look in your mirror you're not happy with what you see, but when you really try and find and dig deep down to who you are, you find your core, and then you start finding this stripped away versions of yourself, and this version that you want to be, this Maria, this angelical sort of a perfect idea, or someone who she's very comfortable at seeing in the mirror. Because maybe what this is all about, it's the fact that she doesn't, and I understand why some artists go through this. Not because I've gone through this myself. I don't know what it's like to be under that amount of pressure. I can only imagine and then probably get a minuscule idea of what it is. But it must be really bizarre to know that people know you for your artist facade. And then when the mask comes off, that's not the person they know. So do they really know you at all? Do they really like you at all? Do they really support you at all? They really support their HWASA. They don't support Maria, right?
Yeah.
So it's such a complex journey, very juxtaposed by so many sentences and so much lyrics. And I really think it's beautifully made. Like the structure wise,
Production, the
context.
the concept.
The fact that it's her first mini album, so you really get to see those dark spots, those light spots, those shades of grays.
I actually think it's a brilliant showcase.
It's fantastic.
It's a brilliant one.
Fantastic. I just want it. Sorry to interrupt. I just want it to be marketed in the Western world. That is my only pet peeve I have right now.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah.
I want this to be absolutely,
as mainstream as everything else. Yeah.
Over marketed in England, in America, in the Western world. Absolutely. I think it would be absolutely welcome with open arms in Latin America.
Absolutely.
I think it will be welcome with open arms.
Not only the rest of Europe.
Yeah, in America completely. I think that market would swallow it up. Yeah, it has so many influencers that are already doing well. You could see, we mentioned it, you could see influencers like those sounds sort of editing that make Billie Eilish iconic. That's brilliant. She's obviously been inspired by people like Rihanna,
and
Beyonce. She's spoken about it. So you can see all these twangs and all these little sparkles.
Yeah.
My only problem is that it's not being marketed like the end of the world in the Western world.
I actually think that's also because she comes from a label that is in one of the most influential labels in Korea. She comes from Rainbow. She signed with Rainbows, and they aren't the top 3 labels.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be that hard.
But
make that a TikTok song. Get a few influencers, blow it up.
She's actually doing a Maria TikTok dance challenge.
Good.
And people are doing it and reposting it, but I don't think it has gotten
it hasn't
viral
picked up.
yet. So, but it's still quite kind of new, I'd say.
I just hope it really picks up that weird, that effect.
Yeah.
Because TikTok is the thing. I'm not a big fan of TikTok, because that's the thing for
but
music now.
It's such a trampoline for new artists.
Definitely.
If out of nowhere, sometimes really old songs suddenly blow up.
Yeah.
And become so relevant. So
it's great for the artists.
I think it's a very clever way of marketing right now through
definitely.
TikTok.
Yeah, Instagram at some point as well was like that, where it was the viral thing. It still is like that to some extent, but TikTok seems to be kicking it up. I just really hope that it does the best it possibly can.
I agree, and I think this doesn't meet their ends
Yeah.
or their expectations, this is a very good opener to whatever's to
Fantastic.
come for her.
And whatever happens next is good though. That's
Absolutely.
positive.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Talking about ZICO, as he produced one of their songs. What is it? Kidding. He produced.
Yeah.
He also released an EP of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had a chance to briefly listen to it. I had a chance to listen to it a few times, and it begins with Summer Hate, which is very interesting because it's so bizarre that everyone sees summer as this
a
positive
happy thing, yeah.
right? And we just forget about the annoying bits of summer.
Yeah,
so
like being sweaty and like all the bugs and the annoying lifestyle.
It's so funny.
The things that come with the good.
It's so funny. And,
being sticky after eating an ice cream.
yeah, it's so funny that from because ZICO is, a purist. He is a lyrical rapper, right? He did sing a bit in some of the songs, but he is a storyteller. He likes to paint a picture. This is what I get, right? This is my first EP that I've consumed from him. So do correct me if I'm wrong. And it's so funny that he's, summer is here, but it's so ironic that it has such good summer vibes in the tune, but it's all about how much ZICO it's annoyed by summer and hates summer.
I love that.
Basically,
that's again, that's a very signature ZICO thing, though.
Yeah.
He gives that very happy facade in his music and the big production and the chord progressions. That he actually loves major chords. He loves doing like stuff with major chords that are very happy, very uplifting.
With a sad
but
rap.
yeah, but the context of the song itself is such a downer. Like, how does he do that? And I really like that.
What was that song we watched? That where he's talking about a university student and
yeah,
stuff.
it's like
It was
I don't know,
exactly
it's
as you
like
just
something
described
about
it.
being
Major
young.
chords, sad rap.
Yes,
It was exactly like that.
and I love that idea because it. Who would have thought? Like, you don't hear major chorus and think, I'm depressed.
Yeah.
Like, I hate summer.
yeah, literally. Dude,
I love that.
It's such a great song. Then he goes to Cartoon, which I thought was very fun, clever, very witty, combo of lyricism with true real life social media. So
cool. He's so aware, though.
Yeah, it's all about like how he thinks, this girl is so attractive, she'll get millions of views and like the views are equivalent to how much love he has for her. It's very, it's very young, free and rich. It's awesome. And it's how I to some extent I think it's how a lot of us
people like
think,
think about it.
It's like
it's like a thousand likes. Oh, okay.
It's like if it's a
It's
good
lovable.
photo,
Yeah, it's lovable.
it would get lots of likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I actually I was gonna say he's very aware of the world's movement. Like whatever is happening on the social media, he doesn't disregard it. He actually jumps on the trend. He's the guy that makes the trend online. He's very clever like that.
Is he?
Didn't he say?
Hold on.
Didn't he make the any day song?
I think. So he's
He
100%
became
South Korean.
Yeah, and he became not a meme, but he that song went viral on TikTok. What was that say? Na 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 na.
It was him.
Ba da da ba ba da. What's that song? Any day?
I think it was him.
Any day, ZICO?
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah, I know it was him. Yeah, it's Any Song.
Any Song,
That's the name of the song.
Yeah, like 54 million views, and it was all over the dance.
Yeah, because
HWASA did it with him, yeah.
and it blew up on TikTok. Even in the Western world, people were using the song. So that's what I mean. TikTok is a new platform for marketing. It's crazy.
It literally is.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's brilliant.
It's
Then
a really good song.
It goes Love and Hate featuring BB.
Oh, cool. Pretty freaking cool. I think, is that a she? I think that's a she.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, she's really cool.
She's got my favorite vocals of a feature.
Yeah. She's really freaking cool. I really like her.
In, I think, all EPs we've heard this week.
This week, okay. Good.
I think she was the best feature. Oh, I don't know, because Pop Smokes had some amazing feature. I don't know. She was just amazing.
She was amongst the best.
So I said it's very genuine. Again, it's just contrast of real relationships and how they actually function. And he talks about Tom and Jerry.
It's
You're my
really
Tom
cool.
and Jerry.
Like, cat, the mouse and the cat type of like dynamic.
But also, you know how Tom and
Mouse.
Jerry
Mouse
have
and the cat.
cat and mouse. That's what
Yeah.
it's called.
Okay.
You know how Tom and Jerry sort of have this love and hate relationship. That's basically what it is. You know, love and hate, and they
it's
sort
like
of,
they pretend. Oh, we have to fight in order to keep our relationship alive. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the ironic bit, actually, a sad bit about Tom and Jerry, is that at the end of the day, that's the only friends they have.
Yeah, they're
It's each
the
other.
yeah.
They're mortal enemies.
Yeah, they're nemesis.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very clever the way he uses it. So he says, little things ignite arguments but spark love and memories. And then I said, I love BB's voice. It's such a good contrast because her voice is so sweet and high.
It's adorable. I actually want to say that I watched her Casino music video that dropped like two months ago. Freaking beautiful. It was
It's
so
the first
good.
time I've heard from her. I don't know. I
It's
didn't
so
know she
good. Like if you got time, she's on my playlist with IU.
All right. She's very pretty.
Yeah, she's really cute too.
Then it goes to Roommate,
Okay.
which I thought, what a brilliant album. Just
What a brilliant album.
It just hit me there because I said it's so effing real and relatable. Like, waste my time with you. One of the best lyrics in it was, I would waste my time with you for you. So like I wanna watch Netflix with you. I wanna do nothing with my life but with you. I wanna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I would give up doing something to do nothing with you.
Yeah, and I will interrupt your call by, your important business call by dancing ridiculously and annoying you. But I want to do this for you and with you. It's it's sort of it's great.
It kind of similar concept idea to Nothing by Bruno Major.
I haven't heard that song.
He says that he would rather be laying on the floor doing nothing the whole day.
Right,
with her. Because with her, everything makes sense.
Yes.
Keep nodding. Yes.
Yes, you got it, basically that.
Yeah.
And then it finishes off with No You Can't, which I said is probably, okay, so far in the album, it's been a very upbeat, major keys, major chords, not a lot of heavy, pure rap.
Okay.
It's very harmonious, it's very melodic. It's very summery.
Very digestible, but it's relatable at the same. It's very real. It's very trendy.
Reminds me a bit of Lil Dicky.
It's
very Lil Dicky.
Love that.
And then
very witty, but with like an undertone of conflict.
Yeah. Very lyrics. Very
lyrical.
Very lyrical. And then it goes to the ZICO I know, in terms of the videos we've watched, and the ZICO I love.
Exactly. The rap ZICO, the good crazy ZICO.
No, you can't. That's what it's called. I said probably my favorite song of the album. He raps effing fast, dude. The lyrics, the translation lyrics, couldn't keep up with him in the video. I'm serious. That's how fast he was. And I just said it's effing sick. Best song, hands down. I get the feeling that there's more ZICO like this out there. So please recommend it to me.
Well,
songs that are like this one, like No You Can't, dude. It's brilliant. The beat is fat. His delivery is fast, but it's understandable. His lyricism is high. His energy is brilliant. It's fantastic.
What I love about him is that he's a very well-rounded artist. He produces. He makes songs. He has the ability to make a ballad.
Yep.
A ballad be a hit. But again, he also has the lyricism and the capability to rap like crazy. And write any beat. He actually adapts because I think he's able to create the atmosphere. So when he jumps on other people's things and other people's projects, he's able to adapt because he's a creator of atmosphere.
Yeah.
So he would know what this song would require, So I really like him for that. He's very flexible and it's just very it's just very easy to listen to him, I think.
He's brilliant. I think he's low key, like
so real.
Genius.
Yeah. He like plays it off. He's the funny kid that plays it off.
Like he's really smart.
Yeah.
He really knows what he's doing.
But he would play it off in comedy, be like, I'm funny actually,
And I think I'm so happy that people are, widely all across the world are getting to know him because he's really is amazing. Someone else I was really happy to hear from was Pop Smoke. Rest in peace.
Sorry, just little break. I just looked across and J.Y. Park has a song with BB.
Oh really? Oh nice. Fever.
7 months ago. It's not even that old.
Well, let us know if you'd like us to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. It looks fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm tempted to check it out on my own.
Don't.
Now, click. But yeah, so as someone I was really happy to hear a lot of songs from was Pop Smoke, which is one. I really, really, really liked a lot of his songs. He obviously passed away, and then we thought that was it. You know, no more Pop Smoke music. And then this album releases called Shooting for this. I forget the name. Shooting for the Stars. It's a brilliant name. Pop Smoke. You got it. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon.
Oh, very cool.
That's nice. And like, it's as Pop Smoke as it gets, the album, right? I did have an issue at the beginning because it is 19 songs, and if you know me, I'd say yes. Go get that bag, go get that money, get as much streams as you possibly can. It will support his family. Perfect. But I feel he lost me after the 15th song.
Yeah, for the sake of the concept idea. 19 songs. 19 songs just seem out of place. Like, you don't need them. Yeah. But of course, for the marketing side of it and the bank account side of things, you need as many songs as possible.
More streams, brilliant.
Yeah. Right off the bat, just from what I've heard, I really love that Karol G feature and that 50 Cent feature.
Definitely
later on in the album. I think those are the two songs where and also he did a Migos type beat with Quavo and Future. Also freaking cool
snitching.
Song.
Oh, snitching. Snitching.
I freaking love it. It was like I was back when Migos were popping. Like when they
slippery Migos.
Yeah, it's so freaking awesome. I love that song.
I kind of wanted Offset in there and Takeoff.
So did I.
Yeah, I wanted Migos there.
Yeah, I wanted Migos to jump on that, but it was very, very good.
Intro was brilliant. A lot of, if you were wondering why a lot of Quavo features is because I think, and I spoke to a lot of my friends about this and they agree with me, but do let us know if I'm wrong on this, because this is just speculating. But I think they were meant to have a collaborating album together, Quavo and Pop Smoke. So I think a lot of the songs that we're seeing here went into this album because obviously, you know, he can't make another one. And which that was the weird theme in the back of my head. It's like, wow, this is brilliant, but this is it.
That's so depressing.
Literally, that was the same with Juice WRLD when I was.
It got so good, it ended.
That you're listening to music to be murdered by Godzilla, and you're like, wow, brilliant vocals, amazing delivery, and you're like, fuck, that's it.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway, so for the night, Lil Baby, DaBaby, good features. I think just Lil Baby and DaBaby merge so well, not just because their names rhyme. I mean, because they're pretty much the same. Big Baby and Little Baby, you know, but they merge really, really well. And because I think their mixing of their vocals goes along really well, because DaBaby has really raw, strong.
Yeah, very, very stripped away type of thing.
Blocking your face type of. So, brilliant.
Very aggressive. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, which represents who he is to some extent. That's sort of in
your face here. Just come and get it.
With big bars, big rhymes. He's actually a lyrical rapper, and people oversee him, I think, and he
overlook it. Yeah, it's very weird though, because he's got so much happening all the time. Like, even in the little features, in the little moments, even in his songs, you like catch really good glimpses of how lyrical he is. And I don't understand why people don't put him on that category.
No, I don't think it's the majority. I don't think it's the majority. I think most people do give him the respect he really truly deserves.
He's fire.
I just think he's very, very unique though to who he is.
And I'm not even a rap fan, but he is fire.
Yeah, as a rap fan, I think DaBaby's in a really, really unique position because he sort of has this untouchable aura about him.
Good point. That is true.
His solo songs, like Pop Smoke solo songs with no features, because most of the album is features, they're great. I think they feed your need for Pop Smoke. You know, this is what you would want from a Pop Smoke album when he was doing solo. Probably my first one was Gangsters. Then when it comes to, again, come back to features, Creature with Sway Lee, very unique, weird chords at the beginning. I think it grows into you.
It's like UK drill with some pop vocals by Sway Lee and this weird flow that Pop Smoke came into the picture. Yeah. It's like you kind of have to sit on the beat a little bit. Like, you have to adapt to the whole thing.
It's very West Coast.
However,
it's very UK.
It's a very hybrid thing. It's like he took the West Coast and brought it to London.
Well,
or brought the London idea to the West Coast.
You should know Pop Smoke was a huge love of the grime scene.
Ah, doesn't surprise me.
And the drill scene. So
because that beat is very drill.
he is very UK grime, dude.
No, because then he also has that sound of like 50 Cent sound, like the old school.
Yeah. Rapping.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
You know.
But he is
the boom bap idea of hip hop.
But he is
so weird. He's such a weird one.
He's very popular in England because of that reason. He really does sit on beats, kind of like how grime artists here.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
And drill artists, as they were on the rise, he's also popping. He was also popping. So then
I actually didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
I had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
Kind of sad that I discovered who he is after he's gone.
That is the irony of this. That I mean, to some extent, his legacy lives on, which is obviously a positive. But it is kind of like it always happens, isn't it? Like once someone passes away, then sort of they get a bit more attention than when they were alive, which is always very bizarre. One of my favorite songs was the Woo with 50 Cent and Roddy Ricch. Contrary to popular belief, I wasn't a big fan of Roddy Ricch's first verse on that.
Well, I actually have to be honest.
But I don't know if I'm overloaded with Roddy Ricch lately.
Probably. I don't know how to feel about that song. The Woo.
Why?
I don't know. I just kind
of... Like your favorite rapper in it?
I know. I love 50 Cent in there, and I actually love what he does. To be honest, you can see the very clear influences.
The candy shop. I like when he did that. It was nice.
Yeah, but
I just didn't like the chord progression.
I didn't like that they changed key to make the candy shop fit. And then they changed keys back to where they were before. It kind of gave a really like weird... I don't know. Musically, I wasn't satisfied, but the idea of the collaboration of Pop Smoke with 50 Cent is like freaking awesome.
I effed with it hard.
But I don't know. I think perhaps I need to give it a second listen and sit on it a little better because I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it yet.
I also read somewhere that 50 Cent actually was the one that carried on the album, like sort of make sure it was mixed and
that's like beautiful. I freaking love that man.
Yeah. Then
he's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, I think Enjoy Yourself, as you said, with featuring Karol G. I think her delivery was amazing.
Oh yes, Karol G. She came in dropping some Latino heat in there in Spanish. She didn't even put a little bit in English in there, and I love that very, very much.
Yeah, she did, but I Spanglish.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I'm gonna rap a whole verse in English for the sake of this feature, you know? Like a lot of Latino artists tend to do sometimes when they do like songs on an American artist, like American artist thing, they tend to do a lot of like English stuff to like fit that sound.
I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like if
depends on who's the song, who the song belongs to.
Whose songs is it?
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like it's the other way around. Like I feel like if a Latino artist is doing something with a American artist, for example, the American artist would try to say some stuff in Spanish.
Yeah, but that's if the song is
of course
from the Latino artist.
I don't think Latino artists would try to speak English. I mean, who?
You're twisting it. Like I don't know.
Like would say a few words just to sort of fit in.
Yeah, just to like sort of like please the crowd, and I think she did a really good. Like I really like what she delivered there. End of it.
Yeah,
that's
good.
It.
She was good. And then that's sort of when they lost me after Lil TJ's feature. He lost me a little with something special about what you know about love. Diana, not a fan. Got It On Me, not a fan. Tunnel Vision, was a fan. That was very Pop Smoke. The outro.
I'm kind of sad that it wasn't longer and it wasn't finished. Like that last song, that was really cool.
Yeah, it probably should have been longer, but I don't think he managed to finish it.
What was this song that sounds like 2003 hip hop ballad
West
R&B
Coast
thing?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't like that one.
I thought, oh, that's weird. But I kind of like it because it brought back good memories of, you know, rolling with your windows down and wearing a do-rag when you don't need to.
I think it was What You Know About Love. That one. That's where they lost me.
Funny.
Yeah. Anyway,
that was good though.
Let us know what you thought about Pop Smoke's album. Let us know what you thought about ZICO's album, HWASA's,
so
Black's album. A lot of really, really cool albums. I know Black's album didn't actually release like yesterday. It released a few days before, but you know, we try to cover as many albums as we can. They don't have to be new, so if you do have any requests you'd like us to check out, any albums that you think we'll enjoy, or any albums that you'd like to hear our reviews and opinions on, do send them through. Everything is absolutely welcome. I think, you know, we've done a lot of reviews for Korean artists and American artists. I think it'll be super interesting to do like a whole, I don't know, for example, like a Friday, like Takey album
review, yeah, or any
like Soul King, or
any different stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we should watch that.
We should
Tweet.
totally watch that. Tweet. I just know that part.
I've been waiting so long. I've requested that so long.
We're gonna do it soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's answer some questions.
Go on.
Do you want to come to Brazil sometime soon?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Yes, in case you haven't watched that podcast where I said I want to move to Brazil, I would.
Yeah.
I would totally move to Brazil.
Yeah, that podcast
Get me a ticket to Sao Paulo, I'll be there, okay?
Podcast got bloody blocked. So
But like 3 times. I posted it 3 times, and the freaking 3 times edited and cut,
so if
still blocked.
if you were wondering what happened to Future Friday, it's still out now, and everyone should be able to see it. So do check out, because it's amazing. Some amazing music.
Such a headache to upload though. I was like, oh.
Yeah. So we hope, you know, at least a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, enjoy it and find some new artists. And if you're from Brazil, you enjoy some decent music with us, and yeah. But it is out, so do check it out.
Definitely go for it, because Brazilian music is like a bop, and we're still a lot to catch up on. Like
So much too. We didn't even do samba.
we didn't even get close to like the tip of the iceberg. So don't worry, don't be impatient. We're gonna get covered. Like we're gonna start covering a little bit more. Okay, EXO or BTS, Kai or Jungkook?
I think Kai for dancing, and probably Jungkook for vocals.
I think they both deliver very different things. I can't really like say this or that. Although
That's what I mean.
Kai
You know, Kai is making a solo.
I know. I was gonna tell you. I am so excited.
So about 12 people DM'd me this morning.
Yes, it's confirmed.
It's confirmed, yeah.
SM confirmed that finally.
Because we even watched that little teaser thing he did live, didn't he?
Yeah, he has 2 songs. Spoiler and
Unofficial.
confession.
And they were brilliant.
They're only like live stage performances, and I was like,
You
oh
went
my
nuts,
god,
yeah.
I need more.
It's
So
confirmed now, so brilliant.
yay!
Yeah.
Kai, come back.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
I think for vocals, like my favorite songs,
Are from Jungkook.
Jungkook, like BTS wise.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's not true, because I like V a lot. I don't know. A lot of the songs I like from BTS or solo stuff are Jungkook's.
Yeah.
I don't know enough singing from Kai, like solo stuff or anything like that.
No, I don't think he's
He's
never
good,
been
though.
sold as a singer.
Yeah, but he's
But
good. If
he's
you see him in
great.
the medleys,
Yeah.
he's good.
Yeah, no, he's great at everything.
Yeah.
I just adore him.
But Jungkook's also a sick dancer. I think Jungkook, if I was gonna be a dancer, I would aspire to be like Jungkook.
Yeah.
But I think dancers go crazy with Kai.
Yes. But then in BTS you also got Jimin, and they're like on the same level. Like
Yeah, I just think, look, mate,
EXO and BTS together. That's what I need.
let me have both.
Let me just don't make me choose. I can't.
Why wouldn't they? Would they collaborate? That'd be one of the biggest collaborations
Oh
in
my
the world.
god, it would break the internet.
Yeah.
I don't think the labels would like that, which I think is silly, because imagine the amount of money they would make.
It would make so much
Wow.
noise, yeah.
Yeah, it would break the internet.
I think that comes with some level of maturity. The longer, the bigger they become.
No, I also think it comes with a lot of politics that we don't know about.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
I
wouldn't
think
they? Please, someone explain to me why they wouldn't
labels
collaborate.
and stuff. I don't freaking know how
So
that
it's like an
works.
impossible collaboration.
No, I don't think it would. I wouldn't say impossible, because now Big Hit literally became a partner, like a huge partner for Pledis, and that wasn't even a thing. So I think
Yeah, but Pledis was never a big shark in the tank.
I know, but you never thought Big Hit would buy some part of the ownership of any other label before until now.
So that was unseen.
Yeah, so
Unheard
I'm saying that if anything is impossible, like I don't think anything is impossible. That's what I'm trying
Brilliant.
to say.
I think if enough people want it, it would happen.
I think so too. Are you with us?
Mate,
Let's
imagine it.
let's just hear, because I know this is a hot topic. I know
Really?
people have very very strong opinions about these 2 bands.
Why?
I don't don't know why. I think they're both amazing and they should work together at some point.
I don't know. I mean, I'm always learning, so I'd like to know why.
Jimin and Taemin, again, Big Hit and SM, collaborated in a live stage.
What the fuck, really?
Yes, I told you about it, didn't I?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, it's
that
so
must
good.
be like a dancing masterclass.
It was beautiful.
People be taking notes.
It was beautiful. I enjoyed that so much, and I think one of you guys sent it to me through Instagram, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!"
We should watch it.
Yeah, definitely. So again, I don't see why not.
Well, a lot of questions, Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to know where you inspire yourself for doing your makeup, because it's bomb AF.
Oh, mine. Just look myself in the mirror, mate.
It's like I wake up like this every day. I don't know. I kind of like watch. I kind of like watch a lot of like drag queen videos, and they like tone them down a little bit for doing them here. I love recreating makeup looks. I watch a lot of makeup videos and images, inspo images from Instagram, and then I like kind of like adjust them to what works for my face.
You know what I thought would be a good idea, and I said it to Bali. I thought it would be a good idea for her to like have like make this sort of like online library catalog of all the makeups you've done, and sort of if people want to copy them,
little tutorials so that you can recreate them
and
yourself.
everyone can sort of watch them and then just go, I don't know, to like a website or something, and or maybe it's like a ebook would be hard, but like I don't know, just like a catalog of videos where you say, oh look, this is the makeup she used in this Feature Friday or whatever.
Yeah, and then you can see the products that I used and how I used them, and then you can recreate them yourself in your own time if you'd like to.
And then you'd send us the photos.
Oh yeah. So if
let us know what you think about that. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, if
I was into makeup, I'd love that.
Yeah, if you'd like that to happen, just drop it on the comments below. I'll be happy to make a whole catalog of my makeup looks for you guys. Again, I'm just gonna say it right now, I'm not a makeup artist. I've never been like taken a single color makeup class in my life. I just kind of like learned from theater makeup and being in the industry since I was like a kid. My godmother actually back home, she taught me how to do basic makeup, and I just kind of like took it from there, and I kind of rode with it artistically, you know? Like, my face is my canvas.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Okay. So, this is so awkward.
Why?
Okay, because people don't know what I can see. Okay. How do you make your decisions and, like, conclusions and a logical analysis when you watch music videos? How do you come to those reviews?
I think it comes a lot from being on the other side, you know, like being the person playing and being the one with the mic, and then
being the one in the stage,
yeah, and then for a long time then being the one off stage, which was a very bizarre experience, as egotistical as that sounds.
But it's a different it's a different
we're just so used since we were kids to being on stage that when we have to start from zero now, it became very bizarre, you know. For the last a lot of years, it's been very weird of seeing, like, for example, Waleska on stage and me not being there, and being in these new interactions. Like, after the show, people are not the ones looking for me or wanting to talk to me. I'm just part of the audience. It was very bizarre, you know, as weird as it sounds, but it was strange. I think it just comes from, and also, I think anyone can do this. When you look at a video, try and put yourself in the shoes
of the artist,
and then also of possible critiques, of possible fans' perspectives, of non-fans' perspectives. I think anyone can absolutely give anything a fair review if they put themselves in different shoes at different stages of the video and creative process.
Yeah, I also think from my part, like, adding to all of that, because I use all of the tools that you just explained, but I also let myself be led by the emotions that whatever emotion is being triggered by the music video or the imagery or the sound, the music itself, because I think music is more than just a bunch of wave of sounds. I mean, it nearly goes into this whole spiritual experience, you know. At least for me, I believe that that's the purest form. Music is the purest form of a higher power. You know, it's like this spiritual thing, because it doesn't have a form, right? You can only hear it or feel it to a certain extent. So I think you also have to take into considerations whatever emotions being triggered by the piece or the video
For
or
sure.
you're listening or watching.
I think a lot of people, maybe when they perhaps feel like you have to look for stuff, but maybe sometimes just let the things find you and feel, just feel, and you'll be able to make a conclusion out of those feelings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, whether it will be a fair judgment, I don't know, but you would be able to at least express authentically what you were feeling when you were watching something.
Absolutely. I was gonna say, never discard your first opinion. Never judge your first thought when you come to a song or an artist or something new or radical that you've never heard before, because usually that's the feeling that's gonna stay with you about that artist specifically. So say, for example, you had a very positive response to a different genre you've never heard before. You're totally more enticed to that genre now because you had a very positive experience in the first round, right?
But sort of like that first impressions.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you should pay attention to that. But also be open-minded to go back to it and discover new things of something that you might not have liked at the first.
I think that's great advice for anything in life, really. Just because you didn't like it the first time doesn't mean you won't be able to see new things or enjoy different things the second time or the third or the fourth.
Is beetroot.
What?
Except is beetroot. I've given beetroot a fair chance.
Except it's beetroot?
Yeah.
The hell is Oh, the vegetable.
Yeah, the veggie.
The veggie.
Yeah, because
the hell did
it sucks.
How the hell did we get to this?
Well, because you're saying it's a very good advice in life, except beetroot.
Yeah.
That doesn't apply to beetroot.
Yeah, that veggie is a no-go. In this house, that is the forbidden fruit.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it's nasty. Beetroot.
Did you hear that, mommy? Yeah. It's nasty.
Beetroot sucks, dude. Go on then.
Anyways, okay.
Last one here, I'll choose one.
No, I got a good one.
Fine.
Do you have a special song that cheers you up when you're in a bad mood, both you and Ephra?
Ooh, yes, I do actually.
Okay.
I don't want to share it.
It'll mess up the juju.
Yeah. I use it.
Tell me in the ear. Shh, come on, go. Which one is it?
No, it's that song that I danced to.
You danced to so many songs.
That I danced to years ago with this sort of like dance group. Yeah.
Really? Is that your
that puts me in such a great mood.
Oh, but then you gotta tell them. It's a very good song. Why wouldn't you want to tell them?
No. I don't want to.
Oh, it's good. I'm sad that
it's
you
like
don't
my
know.
secret weapon.
Oh, I see. I think for me.
No, also, but I also have a song that when I'm feeling a bit like I wanna.
Blue.
Yeah, like I wanna remember a heartbreak, or I wanna remember how this girl made me feel, or not girl, like just how I felt in a relationship or whatever. You know, like when I want to feel sentimental, you know, I play Bryson Tiller, teach me a lesson.
You stabbed me.
What happened?
With my phone.
What happened?
You stabbed me with my phone. You threw it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I listened to Teach Me a Lesson by Bryson Tiller.
What a surprise. Wow.
Because that song speaks to me on a different level.
Wow. So surprising.
Actually, I just listened to the
But
whole
it's
album.
supposed to make you in a good mood,
oh,
not
yeah,
in a gloomy mood.
Just saying. That's a different one.
Ah, so apart from the one that you have, you don't have another? The one that you don't want to share?
Ooh, I don't know. I really don't know. Like lately or just like a single song? Oh. Calle 13, Suave. That always gets me.
Suave.
Always puts me
Sabe
in a good
bien.
mood.
Suave. That's a very good song.
Yeah, always puts me in a good mood.
For me, a song that just makes me happy and puts me in a good mood.
Dude, just one is so tough.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I think I go by seasons. Like, I go by eras. Like, I have...
Bloody hell, just choose one, mate.
I don't know. Right now. If I had to pick right now. song that will make me happy. I'm like, haha, yes, I love this. I'm in a good mood. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yes, I know what song right now that just freaking makes me go crazy.
I've been listening to a lot of jazz lately.
It is Bad Bunny La Difícil. Okay, that song.
What the fuck?
Whenever I play it, I'm like, yeah, let's go, get it.
You like a lot of reggaeton when you want to be in a happy mood.
Yes, I think if you want to be in a happy mood, you either have to play salsa, merengue, or reggaeton.
You got it. Juan Luis Guerra or Mark Anthony put me in a good mood anytime.
Yeah, good point. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Go for it. And Latin music. That's my answer.
Yeah. I wonder what yours is. Let us know what yours is. Like what song or genre sort of puts you in a great mood.
Yeah.
That it's kind of like unique to you.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think.
Brilliant. Well, hope you enjoyed. Fun, mate.
Fun, mate.
Well,
Apart from stabbing me with my own phone.
I didn't know what happened.
Oh my god.
I thought you were gonna catch it.
My arm went dead.
Sorry.
Because my phone's so heavy.
Sorry. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll be back Monday with Feature Friday Extra.
So tune in for new reactions.
Peace.
Bye bye.
Sup, people? If you're a dancer. Sup, people? If you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.